What's up, junkies and junkettes, and welcome back to the Horror Junkies 519. Tonight we're going to finally open up another episode of the Gory Details, and here we got I forgot Jeff. Shit. Hold on. No. Alright guys, so we got little Jeff. Does anyone remember how I got him out the last time? I should have watched Hellraiser before I did this. Alright, let's see if we can remember this. Okay, put this, and then I spun this. Oh. Whoa, Jeff. Can you believe I almost started the episode without you?
Dick.
I didn't go too far. Right, guys? I didn't even get that far. Not even the second base, right? Tell him, please.
Okay.
They just told you. All 65 of them.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. So, I think we won that battle.
Okay.
Alright guys, so welcome back to the Gory Details. We're gonna get this rocking and rolling. We're gonna spin on the randomizer. See what we got. Hopefully I got everything updated so we won't have to respin.
Yeah, no.
Because Jeff, it is your spin today. So, there's the randomizer. Let's hope we get something good, my friend. Let Victor Crowley be the choice of this. Maybe.
Twitch of the Death Nerve.
Ooh!
That
I like it.
Is a good one.
Alright guys, so something about this one, a lot of people know this movie also as Bay of Blood. Same movie, it's just I refuse the upgrade because Twitch of the Death Nerve is such a better title.
Right? It's a good one.
I wish there was a metal band called that. And if there already is, send me your stuff.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
I might like it just because you got the name.
Right.
Alright guys, so we're going to go watch this Mario Bava classic. I'm excited. I haven't seen this in a while. It's foreign, slasher, greatness. So we'll see in a bit. I hope Jeff doesn't get sucked into the box while we're doing this.
No, neither. That place.
How are things going?
Oh, it's cool. They, let me come out to go to work and stuff.
Yeah, cause I keep seeing you at work, so.
I don't get a whole lot of free time though.
Yeah. It's just go to work, get back in the box.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, at least I know how to get you out.
Raking in the dough though. I haven't had any chance to spend it.
That's pretty sweet. Alright guys, so we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, welcome back. As we already know, we watched 1971's Twitch of the Death Nerve. Some of you guys are probably thinking, where in the hell did you get that cover art? I got this one because it's the only one with the Twitch of the Death Nerve title. And I'm not ready to upgrade yet because there's nothing with this title. It's always Bay of Blood. I'm really hoping that Shout Factory is going to pick this one up and maybe give me another release that will be Twitch of the Death Nerve, but I might be waiting for that one for a long time. Alright guys, so to kind of get into this, Twitch of the Death Nerve, directed by Mario Bava. We've definitely all heard that name if you guys follow horror movies. He's done tons of these old horror slasher Italian movies. So to get into the plot of this, basically, we all start out, there's an old lady in a wheelchair. She's very rich, very, very well-to-do, I guess, and she gets killed. And I don't think this is quite a spoiler, but it's by her husband. We find that out immediately after, so this isn't something we find out way later.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like that's much of a spoiler. But basically, her dying, all of her house and all of her property and everything is up for grabs. So now, after that, all of her kids, her blood kids, her her half kids, everybody starts showing up and they're wanting their cut. They want their name on this property because it's worth a lot of money. Some people, even the real estate people, are trying to get their grubby hands on it. So that's basically the plot of this whole movie. Is everyone's trying to get this property, and basically, long story short, it's the typical slasher film. Everyone starts getting picked off one by one. But the only weird thing about this movie is it's not by one particular person. That's one weird thing about this movie, I do declare.
It's pretty much a battle royale. Everybody's kind of picking off everybody, except for the, like, teenage kids. No, none of them try to do anything. They're just kind of...
Yeah, they were kind of just like guys that got stuck in the middle. And I didn't catch if one of them had any connection to the property, if they're a relative or a son or whatever, but those 4 kids that were kind of in the middle, I don't know how they connected to it or if they're just kind of there.
Yeah.
If you guys know, share. Alright guys, but so to get into this, body count. 13 deaths in this movie. That's a pretty good body count for a movie from 1971, if I didn't say that. 1971 is when this movie came out. So, you guys know what's next. Jeff, what's your favorite kill?
I think my favorite kill is when there's this lady and she's like really eccentric, like tarot card gypsy type lady, and she finds this guy supposedly dead. I think you actually find out he's still kind of alive.
Yeah, he's kind of doing the snake in the grass.
But someone comes up and chops her head off while she's like staring at him, and it's just kind of funny because it's just the way they did it, and this dude's just ripping on the bongos like the whole time it's happening.
It's like at the end of a Rocky movie. He just fucking
it's
goes.
Just there's just some like probably 1970. This dude's probably on cocaine, and he's just ripping on those bongos like crazy, and it's pretty funny.
Like kind of one thing about that kill that interests me is like as they kind of cut the head off. That you see like her neck, it's squirting some blood, and then it falls like a porcelain head falls and shatters. And the first thing you're like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And then like you see little kids that are in the movie picking up all the pieces, so it's just like, I see what they did there. So that was kind of an interesting way to do that.
These foreign films are always really confusing.
Like I feel like this is the one of those ones that's like a little more straightforward. But I mean, it still's got its confusing parts. I will definitely say that. Alright guys, so for my favorite kill out of the 13, I'm going to go with the kid who's terribly dressed. He has terrible little adventure boots on. He's got hair like Murderface from Metalocalypse, if you ever seen it. Sweet Jesus, this guy was a wreck. He was the third wheel in the little... These two were trying to go have sex, but he was just like, you know...
Hanging out.
Staying there. He was trying to dance with them. They were trying to cut him out of the whole thing. He just was not getting the net. When the girl that he came with is out in the lake skinny dipping. I don't know if he just didn't catch the lingo or whatever.
Maybe he wanted the dude. With boots like that, you never know.
That's a good point. Mario Bava. I know. Help us out here. Alright guys, so basically for him, he's like hanging out by himself while his friends are having sex, you know. He's not having any fun. But then there's a knock at the door, and I mean, they broke into this house. Why the hell are you going to go answer the door?
Yeah.
First things first. That's one thing I'll never understand. So he's femininely walking to the door. La la la. I'm pretty sure I saw fairy dust come off his shoes. Maybe. I don't know. But he opens the door. Basically, this like knife, machete, slicker thing gets reached up and it caves in his face. It's like he just freaking goes right there. And it's nice, tight, and amazing. And practical effects, amazing on it. Looked really great. One thing I love about this kill even more is like they kind of do an aftermath of it. Like the killer pulls the weapon back out of his face. And then just rolls him over because he's hideous, whatever. Yeah. But that one definitely had a lot of good stuff. I mean, the practical effects on point on it, and just I loved watching him pull the machete or knife out of his face afterwards. So, without saying, that's definitely my favorite kill with the gore, the intriguingness of it. I mean, for being such an old movie, this movie had some pretty decent kills in it. But towards the latter part of it, there was a lot of just choking and that's not so fun, so much fun. So, as far as the next, what we normally do is familiar faces. I didn't catch one. I mean, the fucking fisherman guy, he looks like Burt Reynolds, but he's not fucking Burt Reynolds, so there's that, I guess.
Yeah.
And as far as anything else, you guys, with the killer, I mean, everyone was just killing everybody, so there's not much of a killer that we can talk about. Just these characters just all trying to off each other because they want to be the one that gets the property, so there's really not much we can do there.
Yeah.
Shit. Anything you want to mention about it, Jeff? Anything that kind of sticks out in your mind that you want to bring up?
Yes. At the end of the movie, if you pay really close attention to the upper part of the screen, you will find a hidden penis. As me and Kyle would like to say, a hidden penis.
It's right when the Burt Reynolds character gets killed and he's like stuck against the wall with the spear.
Kyle and I were on the same page with that when I was like, that looks like a big dick. And he was like, that looks like a big dick. So
It's not a dick, but it looks like a dick.
It's not a dick, but it looks like it. So see if you can find it. If you can find it, comment below. And
if you guys ever questioned our maturity, I think this pretty much sums it all up.
Pretty much.
All right, you guys. So Bay of Blood, Twitch of the Death Nerve, 1971. Jeff, what do you rate it?
I'm going to give this one a 6. A little upwards from the middle. It's a good movie. It's got lots of really good kills. As usual with these, foreign Italian slashers, there's a lot of, I wouldn't call them plot holes, but a lot of the times there's just like, they don't entirely explain everything to you in a way. So there's a lot of parts, especially near the end when the story is starting to, come together, and they have like all these flashbacks, but they don't make them look like flashbacks.
No,
Like they almost look like
very complicated.
They always make it look like a scene cut to something else, and you're just kind of like, what's going on?
That person's dead.
Yeah, that person's dead or whatever. They don't do that thing where it's like a flash of light or anything to indicate that it's like a flashback. So it's really confusing.
No assistance on this one.
Nope.
They're giving it to you dry, no spit.
Nope, but the kills are pretty decent, and it's got a pretty decent amount of like comedy value to it as well. Just it being
those
an
old school movies
slasher. It's got some funny points, so I'll give it a 6.
Okay. All right, guys. Coming over to me, I'm gonna kind of be on the different side of the spectrum on this one. Not too far, I guess, but it depends on how you look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and give Twitch of the Death Nerve an 8. I've watched this movie multiple times. This is one of those foreign movies that makes sense to me. I actually know what's going on. I'm that guy that will watch a foreign movie start to finish, and I'll have no idea what the fuck I just watched. But this one was like, it was almost spoon-fed to me. Like, it's got its confusing parts. It's got its twists and turns. But, after all this time, I get it. I understand it. There's a lot of things I love about this movie. The atmosphere, like where it's located, in a lake, a bay, whatever the hell it is. I'm sure they filmed it in a lake, I'm sure. But what do I know?
Yeah.
But, I love the lake setting, that little waterfront setting. Friday 13th, hello. The kills, a good chunk of them are amazing. A lot of them, they get a little lame at the latter part of it. Lots of choking and stuff like that. Nothing gory, no practical effects in it. Just choking. But, the kills that they do have that are awesome, they're killer. The practical effects on it are lots of fun. And something I don't mention a lot is the music in this movie. Like, I know we got the bongos, but damn it, I'm a Rocky fan. I love bongos. It's like, I don't think there's a movie where he wins a fight that there's not some bongos, except maybe part 5. But that was a street fight, so you need something special for that.
I don't think there was any in Rocky Balboa either, the 6th one. But
who knows? I guess we'll have to do a Rocky marathon. Do you guys want to see a Rocky marathon on a horror channel? Let us know. We'll do it. Shit, we love Rocky. But you guys, like, all around, I wish there was a killer. That's one reason I'm not giving us a higher rating is because there wasn't like a specific killer. It's just kind of everybody. So there's a few things I don't like about this movie, but the look of it, the filming of it, the acting of it, the kills, the practical effects. So much of this movie is good. Like, I'm very impressed for 1971 because I watch this movie now and it doesn't seem that like grainy or anything. I definitely had that old look to it, but we can do that with fucking technology now. We can just do that.
Instagram.
So it's just kind of I'm used to it. So that look of it was just nice.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So that's it for me as far my rating of Part 8. I love this movie. Need I say more? But we'll see if we can get a re-release of this. I would love to see some wicked special features on this because that would be really cool. All right, Jeff. So is that a wrap for you?
Yeah, I'd say.
All right, guys. So that's going to be it for us at the Horror Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And the gory details are going to keep on rocking and rolling because still got plenty of horror movies to do. So now that I think I got everything cleared out of my randomizer, this is going to be a lot less awkward.
Yeah. No more respins. Hopefully.
And we hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, like what you see. If you guys are still more curious about this movie, go check Amy's review at Amy's Autopsy Report. She did a review on this movie as well. Give her a shot. She definitely does a lot of great reviews. Me and her talk all the time. We always watch each other's videos. So, Amy, send people your way. I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you next time. But one more thing. he always leaves before we do the last part. And I can't do it without Jeff. Well, we'll try next time. You guys have a good one. Stupid box. Well, good episode, man. Just until next time.